A week of terror is over in Davis. Cops say they have a serial killer in custody, charged with 2 murders and an attempted murder.
A murderer is off the streets, and our families will sleep easier tonight.
That suspect is now booked in the Yolo County Jail, and jail records show he is expected to face a judge tomorrow. Thanks for joining us here at 4 o'clock. I'm Curtis May.
And I'm Marley Ginter. Now, that suspect is 21-year-old Carlos Dominguez. Up until last week, he was a student at UC Davis. Police say the suspect had a large hunting-style knife with him when he was detained yesterday. Investigators have not released a possible motive.
Now, right now, investigators are searching a home connected to the suspect. This is on Hawthorne Lane, right off 8th Street. Drone 13 over the scene, and you can see officers. They were talking to neighbors. They have been interviewing his roommates, and they do believe in between the attacks, he returned to this home. About 3 blocks around this home are now taped off. We've got team coverage for you from Davis. We begin with CBS 13's Madison Keevy with the latest on the arrest and the investigation.
Yeah, Curtis, that search has been going on for 5 hours. I've been here for most minutes of it. Directly behind me, I can only get this close because of that police tape that's blocked off these 3 blocks. At the center of where you see those cars in the distance, especially that black SUV, and even where you see that blue tarp, that's sitting in the driveway of a home that police say is where Dominguez lived. And as you mentioned, he didn't live there alone. Dominguez came back to this very house on Hawthorne Lane after that first stabbing on Thursday. Police believe he was here from Thursday and in and out throughout the rest of this week and in those next 2 stabbings. This is something today that had neighbors in this latest press conference on edge. One neighbor came and said he was disturbed that this killer was living with roommates who likely did not speak to police before this, because police say in those 15 tips that they got yesterday, they're still going through to see exactly who they came from. They have questioned those roommates and talked to them. At this point, they are not being charged with anything, but they were living with this person. The concern for these neighbors is that the suspect was at this home not just Thursday, but into this week. He was detained just yesterday, 2 blocks over from where this house is. Above in drone 13, you can see how many individuals with law enforcement have been in and out of this scene today. It's only grown since around 11 o'clock this morning when this search warrant was first issued. Those roommates, of course, not able to go to this house. We've seen individuals with law enforcement taking photos, collecting evidence, and members of the FBI have been talking to neighbors directly around this house, asking them about it. I've done the same. One neighbor said that, like many homes in this neighborhood, it's owned and rented to college students. This house was the very same, a house of college students. When we asked Davis' police chief today about this, he explained a little bit of what was going on with the suspect over these last few days.
What I can say is, again, he was out wandering a neighborhood where the second homicide had occurred. He had a large knife in a backpack, wearing the same clothes from the 3rd stabbing. That's highly unusual and unique. I think everybody will have to draw their own conclusions on that.
What did the roommates know, and when did they share it with law enforcement? These are questions I asked the police chief. They said they're still, of course, in the early stages of this investigation. It's now going over to that prosecution side of things, but it's concerning for these neighbors that live in this area, knowing that this killer was able to come home here after at least one of those stabbings this week.
Well, there are a lot of questions surrounding this, but a sigh of relief in Davis. But yeah, you have to wonder, did the roommates look at each other at some point and go, hey, the description, that looks like the guy who lives in that bedroom over there. Madison, one other point here. We had 6 days with a day in between each of these stabbings. And so you have to wonder yesterday, with the last stabbing being Monday and a day spaced in between, when those people, the 15 people, called in those tips, was that suspect on his way to kill or stab somebody else?
Yeah, Curtis, I asked that exact question to the Davis police chief. They said that we'd have to draw our own conclusions. He was in a similar, if not the same outfit that he had been identified wearing in 2 of those stabbings. He had a backpack. In that backpack was that large hunting knife that they say was likely used in at least 1 of those stabbings. So again, the police chief said it's still in the early stages of this investigation, but with knowing those facts, he says Davis and this greater community can make their own assumptions.
Right, and just chilling to think of what those tips called in may have prevented. Just goes to show you how important the community is in saying something.
See something, say something.
Exactly.
May have saved a life. All right.